So, last we left off, we just created a second dome, the triangle one, and flattened out a lot of the place so that we have more space to work with. We also created a second pump, even if it's pretty useless, on Eastern. So yeah, in this one, we're gonna try to work towards building our giant electricity thing.
Research complete.
The purpose of this changing terrain was not to
Anomaly
really make it
analyzed.
yellow, but just to stop seeing those dark lines around where the hole was. And now I feel like it did the job, so I just deleted the project, and it did not revert back to 0%. So that was also a test of if I delete something, does it revert back? And it does not. Nice.
Sector scanned.
Oh no, tornado. Please don't come towards me. Please don't. Thank you.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
My plan with this control drone is very simple. Just bring a bunch of drones inside of it, and then bring it so that I can start building my giant wire of
Anomaly
electricity.
incoming. Research complete.
Now that the expedition is done, I'll ship back some precious metal so I can get some more money. No more rare metal, so I can ship the ship right now.
Research complete.
I decided to wait before grabbing a new research and just finish those two and then proceed to read them all again. I just don't have enough storage to put more concrete, and that's why they're stopped working. And I don't need more concrete. I have like 3, I think, storage system full of concrete.
Funding received.
I will start producing some polymer now. I think it's ready for it. I have quite a bit of water, so I don't need more water, and the fuel is always in excess, so I think that's good.
Sector scanned.
As you can see with that last scan, I'm very close to be able to start constructing my electric powerhouse thing. But first, the fact that I didn't cover this hole is bothering me, so I decided to fix this. I love how this works. Like, they will start working, all the drones will start working at the tippy top of that giant llama? It looks like a llama in my head. And it works, and they will just work everything, even if they don't really have the range for everything. I love it.
Research complete.
Ooh, that was polymer, nice. I got 2 polymer, yay! Nothing much happens for a good minute, so I'll just skip that part. I'm now starting to plan my ramp, and the whole purpose of this giant construction project now. By seeing this, it also made me realize that building a giant ramp of drone hubs might not be the greatest thing, so I will do the rest of the project with the commander drone and just move it along the line. But for now, I will put one drone hub because it seems like it should probably help, especially if I want to expand my base and with more dome, I want to have more drone hub anyways. And also I can't even put drone hubs there because uneven surface, which is very annoying, but I made a great ramp. I want to make the ramp thicker, because I feel like this is not thick enough for me to work with, so I'll just make it thicker like this, and double width should be enough. It might not make it really even in the middle, but it's fine. Another reason not to use the drone hub lining up strategy is that it requires electronic parts, and I don't have a lot of them, and I'm not making any. So the only supply of electronic parts that I have is from rockets coming in, so I don't want to spend too much money on that. I feel like putting those rock stacks that wants rocks is not really a great idea, because if they want rocks, some drones will just take the rocks from one stack to bring them to the other one. So I should just not have any want rocks. I love how there's a notice at the left saying, "The Rock, your attention is needed." Okay, that's slightly ominous. Oh, so it's a meteorite? Question mark? That's weird. Instead of focusing on building my ramp, I should probably focus on my sponsor goals. I kind of ignored them so far. But I got one of them. That's great. Yay! I feel like at the same time I want more domes and more residents, but at the same time I want to sort out my electricity first, instead of having a mess right like it is right now. And I think my giant ramp project is a good idea for that. I love how this person's personality trait is Martian-born, hippie, nerd, and rugged. Okay.
Research complete.
Oh, this is unfortunate. The ramp is not at the angle of the X's, so I'll have to make it zigzag. We are a minute or so later, the ramp is now done, and I have built also like 3 or 4 concrete depot for some reason. No real point other than make my concrete create more concrete. The reason I thought of doing this is only because I wanted to like smoothen the middle, but I don't think it'll work, so I'll just ignore it. I don't love the crack in the middle, but it's gonna be fine for now. Time to create a giant zigzagging power line all the way to the top. If you use eyes to see, you can see that there's a hole in the power line, but apparently I don't use eyes, so I didn't see the hole in the power line until now. And I can't really use flatten either, because it's not flat, and I don't want it to be flat. So a ramp would be the only thing that works, but it doesn't because it would just make 2 other holes. I also would need to make it all the way to the bottom since it needs 2 flat plateaux to be able to make a ramp, which makes sense. But as you can see, I'll have to zigzag even more. And I finally managed to build something that is not... It's not pretty, but it's something. So, next step is now to... No, don't make a hole. Thank you. Next step is now to build it up with drones.
Sector scanned.
Okay, finally bring in my commander drone. That way I can build those wire up. I'm using the same method as I used for the water pump. I'm just using my drone commander and my transport to just bring the resources all the way up the ramp, and I use the command drone to just build them. Slowly going up all the way until everything is built up. And as you can see, everything is looking great. Ignore the meteor that just exploded on the ramp. It's definitely not gonna foreshadow anything explosive during the construction or after the construction, for sure, right? As you can see, many of the drones, instead of being smart and just doing normal stuff of creating those wires, they are deciding to move rocks, because one of the rock piles has a 180 demanded supply, even if it's not required. I don't want them there, but because I set it as 180 and all the other rock piles are at 0, they're trying to fill that one up.
Meteor incoming.
I know there's a tech to be able to fix this. I don't know what tech it is. And I need to figure it out soon, because meteorites are becoming very annoying. Hopefully they can fix it soon, because the leak is not great. I should probably put a valve somewhere there. This is a way better place, in my opinion, to put a valve than where it was before that I placed it, but yeah. I'm trying to make a lot of valves, that way wherever the system fails, I can shut it down where it is and just rely on my tanks and that's it. All the way up to its fix, of course. I'm just thinking about something. Can a drone explode if it's hit by a meteorite? Or are they solid enough to not? Because the factory doesn't work because it's been hit, but if the drone gets hit, do everyone die inside or something? I don't know. We'll figure it out when it happens, I guess.
Resources are low.
As I said, I don't have electric components, and this is my only way to produce them until I get enough pop, so that way I can build more. Because I can build the factory, I just need to build it. Not me currently ignoring the leak of power right now that I saw on the left side of my screen. Okay, power line is done. Now I need to find a place where I want my wind generators to be. I also want to take out this crater, it's annoying. One thing that it's only this late in the video that I realized, or I guess Siri, that you can create stuff when it says it's red when you want to create something. Like, when I created a dumping site, it was saying you can't build it because there's no command center around. But it was only temporary. Same thing with right now, I can't build something because it's not in a sector. But I can click it still, it just won't create itself. I want to have a good area to be able to place some windmills when I'm waiting for my radars to do something at least. Please, Tornado, don't go into my wires, I just built them. Oh, this is ugly. I don't like it. But I think a ramp should do the trick. Just build one ramp and build everything slightly higher than I am right now. By the way, yes, when I created my original ramp, I didn't realize I could expand with, I think it's O and T. I didn't realize those buttons worked with that, and not only for flatten, so that's on me. I should have done this instead of making two ramp and have a weird middle. And we're back in Electronic Parks, yay! I should be able to get this second goal when I'm sending this ship up.
Research complete.
I'm not sure why I want this metal attractor to work. It's not like I'm missing metal. I just don't like this weird symbol. I wanted to do an expedition before doing that metal thing. I had a lot of gas, so it's fine. I'll be truthful, I have no idea why I'm building an extension of this ramp. The first one was plenty enough. I have no idea why I'm building a second one. I guess I like ramps. But it do be looking pretty, that's for sure. And soon I'll be able to build stuff, I guess. Hopefully. While waiting, I decided to start flattening more stuff for some reason. I'm not sure why it was complete failure. I had 50% soil efficiency. So I would have thunk it would have been half. Or is it just randomness? Might be. Yeah, the reason might be just a lack of workers. There was only one guy. Now it's at least four, so at least there should be a good amount of workers so that the plants don't just die. While I was filling up my rocket with some precious metals, I realized that I could probably start to just create some windmills, so I decided to do just that. Or I guess I can't really build them right now because it's not explored, but I can at least, like, make it look normal and start planning ahead. Not sure why the drones aren't repairing it. Oh, that's why they don't have materials. It's slightly out of reach. Please be inside of the reach. Please. Okay, it should be. Nice. Drones are now working.
Funding received.
Nice, that's some good money. And second quest completed. Technically 40% there. And I want more people, so I'll bring more people. It's as easy as that. The one thing I need a lot is botanists because they're the one making food, and I need food. So I'm trying to get a bunch of botanists, and it should work right. I think that's how it works. Realistically, I have no idea what I just did with the thingamajig that I clicked. Well, I did something, I think. Because I feel like the first thing I clicked no was the debuffs, and the thing I clicked yes was the buffs? Question mark? I think I did something good. Really? Okay, those metals are close enough. Nice. I need some mechanical components, that way I can build those windmills. I keep calling them mechanical components, but they're actually called machine parts in the game. I don't know why I call them mechanical components. It's even harder to say. Eh. Yeah, I will continue to say that 2 concrete factories is a lot. Like, a lot, a lot.
Anomaly found. Sector scanned.
Just for the purpose of me knowing where my resources are, I think this universal storage might just go kaboom sometime soon. And I'll try to create some more logical storage.
New colonists have arrived.
But for now, I'll just stick with creating a bunch of windmills. My goal is to create a giant field of windmills around here. Just windmills. The entire place will just be windmills. Just to make electricity, and that's the whole point of this giant mountain. That's it. Really? This slightly uneven terrain makes you not able to put a box together? That seems off.
Research complete.
As you probably realize, we're approaching the 40 minutes mark, and as I said in the earlier videos, I'm aiming for about 30 minutes. But since this was the end of my recording, I'll just finish the end of the recording, and that's it. So that's why the video is slightly longer than usual. As you probably realize, I'm kind of realizing that my double ramp might not be the greatest idea, so I'm trying to make it better by flattening everything and having a wire stuck in the middle. That's why my explorer didn't move after I told him to do so, because he's malfunctioned. Hey. There's something cool about seeing those windmills turn. It's nothing special, but I put so much work on making this work that it feels good that those windmills do in fact turn in the wind. Yay! I'm creating those 3 depots for mostly constructing stuff, but also to just be able to repair stuff if it ever gets broken. I have the resources on site. In fact, now that there's people working in the farms, food is being made. This is just a guess, but I'm guessing that it's not 12 just because of the one soil quality and because of the few days that it had only one guy working on. Hopefully the next one should be better because it should improve the soil and also there's more people from the get-go. The mission that needs me to generate 10 billion in 5 souls might be tricky, but I might try to just cheese it and just stack up on rare metals, wait a few days, and just ship them one after the other as fast as possible. And it might work, I think. Well, that's annoying. I guess if I want to bring more people, I'll have to build more domes. Which I do have the concrete for. I don't know what's stopping me from building more domes. Okay, what I'll do is try to research the low G engineering thing. That way I can get more domes, and then I'll start to build a third dome. And this time it's gonna be a big one. But I do need more space, so I will build another dome. And they're right next to each other, so I can just build the passage as soon as the dome is done.
Sector scanned.
We're now in the 4th hour of recording, and I'm still pressing escape to escape this menu when I click the exploration sectors thing. Why don't they want to recharge on their own? Are they just trying to work more and they don't think it's crucial that they recharge? That's stupid. But that one drone decided to just carry everyone and finish the 2 sites on his own. That's based. But now, with all flattened, I can now create more electric wires and build more wind turbines. Also, I don't think I need this water pump, but I will clear it just so that if I ever need a 3rd pump for some reason, I can build a 3rd pump. You can probably guess what's those wires for, right? If you guessed massive wind turbine farm, you guessed right. Why is it uneven? I flattened it. I don't like this. I don't. I'll probably have to just destroy those wires, flatten it, and then rebuild those wires. Yay! Should now work. I have flattened it, and it looks like it worked. Nice. I will create a drone hub here, but only because I want drones around here in permanence, and that way I can use my command drone for other things. It's also now that I realize that building a drone hub, my first drone hub I built around towards the ramp, was not necessary to be there. I could have put it further and just used my command drone to build it. I didn't realize that it didn't need to be inside of the area of the other one. Now I realize it. Again, if it's red, it doesn't mean you can't build it, it just you can't build it yet. As you can see, I'm planning for a lot of electricity. I'm going green all the way. I did not know those existed. Huh. Interesting. I don't really need them, I think. Unless for like, if it works with meteorites and stuff, that's kind of neat, I guess. But it depends how fast they detect them. If it's like 1 second earlier, I don't care. This should be enough power so I can cover the entire base, right? Yeah, that should be fine. I'll be able to destroy everything back at home too. I'm just trying to check for a shortcut, but it doesn't seem like there's one, so I'll just deactivate it like that manually. Now that this drone is done, I can now create my passage. Hopefully it works like that. Technically, I don't think I needed this wire if I build a passage, because it does say it shares the exact same supplies. I don't know if that also means electricity or not, but I hope so. Why does it not connect? Do I need to create a second one? Yep, this is very annoying. I don't like the passage mechanics. They're technically all in the same purple color, so it should work already? Question mark? I don't think the oxygen in water works though. Yeah, I won't create a passage, but I'll create just waterways, pipes. As you saw, I did put my Stirling generator up down there, unless, other than putting it with the windmills. Just because I feel like windmills would probably create dust, maybe? I'm not sure. And I don't want my Stirling generators all the way up there. Also, that it takes polymer to repair them, so I don't want to bring all the polymer back up there too. It's just more work. I got a few funding in the last few bits, so I decided to spend a bunch of it. If it doesn't increase the maintenance cost, this is an amazing upgrade, and I will bring some polymer to upgrade them all. This was my test one, just to make sure they don't increase the maintenance cost to use polymer. And it doesn't appear so, meaning it's a great upgrade. I will try to upgrade all of them in my windmill farm. This is why I have a valve system. Okay, nice. My commander drone didn't get blown up by this tornado, meaning I can just repair them all. Don't go in those pipes. Thank you. No, no, don't come. No, don't destroy my commander drone, please. No. Oh, the other drone repaired his buddy so he can come in. The other one just got left to die, though. They just saved the drone right next to the tornado. They should make a movie about this. Oh yeah, my electricity still needs to be valved up. Is that a word? I think so. I'll need a lot of batteries though inside where my domes are, just to make sure that if where the giant wire with the ramp is, if they get attacked by a tornado or something, I can just shut off this part and they still have electricity to run all the time that I repair those wires, I think. Which will be a lot of trouble since it is my fault to create a giant line of ramp with a giant power line. But it should work, hopefully. I really don't care if I shut down 10 power generators. I literally am building even more, so... Electricity is a big problem right now, which is a good thing. I'm trying to fix it right now. It is going down. I need to fix those leaks as fast as possible. By the way, it took me all this time to realize my Explorer drone is kaput, and I need to fix it. I like the way I can just manually take some out of the load. I don't get why you can't just put them all at once instead. I don't get why you would restrain the amount of drones working.
Meteor incoming.
At this point, I've been recording for about 4 hours and a half, so I decided to take a pause and just stop it for now, and I'll start it back when I'm gonna go back into it. I still haven't recorded it at the moment I'm editing it, so yeah. My plans are as is, just trying to fix the issues that are immediate, like the power, and then just decide what to do next, really. Probably do some more domes and expand the civilization, really. So yeah, I hope you liked it, and see you on the next one. Yes, YouTube game. That's a great name for a save. I'm so original.